Morning all, I have a Range Rover Evoque in this morning. We have restricted performance, an engine management light, water in the fuel separator. I have a pile of faults up here now. No power, it's bogging down, it's not making power as it should. It also was flashing up there, has to stop flashing it up, 4-wheel drive disabled, or 4-wheel drive not available. So we're going to get into this one. It's 2 litre Ingenium, as everybody knows, the dreaded Ingenium. Now, done diagnostic scan, and we have coolant blower motor circuit, piston coolant solenoid, air mass meter fault, engine oil pressure signal short to ground, cylinder head temperature sensor voltage threshold, above threshold. So we have a pile of stuff to rip through. Now, before I go ripping and tearing at anything, I'm going to have a study of a wiring diagram. When you get multiple faults like this, the first thing to do is establish, are they all on the same circuit? Is this a wiring problem? So for those with good eyesight, you can see here the oil pump solenoid and the solenoid for the piston coolant jets beside each other in the diagram, but they share the same power supply. So they all. Now what? One of these is going to be a supply, 3 of these is going to be something else that shares the supply. So we're going to have to go to sheet, focus camera. I'm going to just start with E sheet 5 and see what it encompasses. So I found E sheet 5, which goes to sheet 14, and it's supplied by fuse number 11, 10 amp fuse. What's the bets that fuse is blown? So the corresponding wire is sheet 14 EC is on sheet 2, and look at it's going to control unit coolant fan. So that's 3 out of the 5 it's linked together. So this problem, all these fault codes are all related to the one fault, and it's going to be a short ground somewhere, a broken wire or a shorted component, be it one of the solenoids is down. Now I have seen the oil coolant solenoids go to ground and cause the problem, so we'll see can we solve that. Sure enough, we've got located fuse 11, and it has blown. But every time we put a fuse in, it just snaps it straight away. So we're quite happy in the knowledge that we have a short in the circuit. Now we have to try and find it. Now after some further inspection, our solenoid is up there in a hole. Up there I have it plugged out, and when I plug it out, my short disappears and all the other sensors come online. So the piston coolant jet solenoid is shorted to ground internally, so that needs replacing, but it's up there in a hole. But we have, as you can see, a lot of red coolant leaking. So we have a major coolant leak here. And I'd say the coolant has probably rotted the body of the solenoid, and that's where our problem is. So the thermostat housing leaks like hell in that, and that's up there in a hole, but we've to take the front out to do that. So we're going to get parts ordered, and when we have them, we'll rip it asunder and fit the new parts, and hopefully that solves it. So we have everything diagnosed now. We know our piston coolant solenoid is short ground. It's causing it to blow the fuse, which is bringing down the other sensors with it. I have all them working now. Once I disconnected the solenoid, fuse is fine, this snapping, and all the fault codes for everything else is cleared. I'm just left with that one for the piston coolant solenoid. But there's a major coolant leak down on top of the solenoid, which probably has caused it to fail. So we have to order thermostat housing, the solenoid, the temperature sensor on the side of the head. It's down in there. Disaster thing to get, but that's playing up. That's quite common now. That's a totally separate issue, but we've ordered that as well, and we have the little diff motor ordered for it. So when we get all them, we get them all fitted up, and that's it. But we have it diagnosed. I'm gonna put it outside until all the parts arrive. Customer's happy to leave it with me until it's ready until we have all the parts, and we'll give it a service while we have it here. This one is over 250,000 kilometers on. The customer's very happy with it. He says it's never given him really much trouble, so he's quite happy to get the repair done.